Cassidy. I'm the manager of Kilcreggan Homes. I've been in place for approximately 10 years, and we have been using the iplanit system for nearly 3. The main challenge to implement the programme was getting our staff involved, and particularly our older staff. Young staff are very familiar with the IT systems as part of their education as they come through now. Older staff, unfortunately, just not the same, so therefore getting those people buying into it and getting them familiar and getting them confident with the software, and also the the iPads and iPhones and laptops, etc., were the difficult parts, and bring them along. We overcame that challenge by introducing the system over a 12-month period. I felt that if we had set very rigid deadlines for staff till have gotten up to speed with the system, and introducing it based on those rigid deadlines, I think we would have lost our older staff potentially in the middle of it. We want a happy workforce. We want a workforce that works together in partnership, and we want the workforce seeing what the benefits are for the organisation. So doing it over 12 months seemed a much more sensible way from that perspective, and allowing the older staff the time to build their confidence, to become familiar with it. And what this also did was it prevented a them and us situation with the younger staff, and it ensured the team stayed together and worked in unison, and that ethos of team working was maintained. I would recommend the iplanit system thoroughly. It has made a difference to our organisation. The paper-based issue has been completely addressed. The speed of access in which we can gather information and get information is literally at the click of a mouse, and the benefits have massively overgrown what would have been initially the effort that we put in to get the system in place. So all in all, 3 years down the line, I would recommend it to any organisation or company who are considering making that step. The main selling point or benefit of the system to Kilcreggan initially, what interested me at the beginning was the fact that we could have all information that we use stored into a main server hosted by Spherical through the iplanit. So for example, a number of the funders that we would work in partnership with have a minimum requirement that we hold the records and documentation for a minimum of 7 years. So if you're working with a large number of tenants and you have got support plans, risk assessments, notes being recorded daily in all of those tenants, and that being gathered up over a period of time of 7 years, that was a lot of paper and a lot of space required to store all of that. So therefore, being able to have that information all recorded onto iplanit. Additionally, other information like care needs assessment plans, supplied by social workers, reports by social workers, information coming in, from Social Security. All of those documents can be scanned and uploaded and hosted under each one of the tenants on that main server, and it's secure and it's confidential. So it therefore means that being able to access that information really is at the click of 1 or 2 clicks on a button to access all of that information at any point in time, and the speed that you can access it is a very, very important aspect to it. So those elements made it very, very easy for me in terms of making the decision that would this be the best way to move forward.